Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I am going to be a FNAF YouTuber, and let's get right into my first ever video. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna start with night one. Okay, let's do this. I have a friend named Noah. His YouTube channel is called Anime Stars. You should go subscribe to him if you like his videos. And please consider subscribing to me, but only if you like my videos. And I'll be making, please.
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be
I was gonna play Fortnite for my first ever YouTube video, but all kinds of people are doing copyrighted emotes, so I got scared that I would get copyright strike, so I didn't do that.
But there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters
I'm not gonna have that much cuts because I don't really cut this video.
I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and you need to show them a little
Freddy
respect,
just standing
right?
in here.
Okay.
So
just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the fight of 87.
I have this game in VR and Hope On too, because I don't know how to use my MetaQuest and my upload to YouTube and stuff.
The only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wired, animatronic devices.
In the game glitch,
especially around the facial area.
You don't see
so you can
any
imagine how having your
of
head
the
forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts you don't likely see the light of day would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up.
Is that Chica?
But hey, first station in Breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright,
nope.
Good night.
Oh, dang. Chica. No, it can't be Chica. How do we record all of this? Because I accidentally had my mic muted throughout the whole entire first recording I did, so I have to re-record all of this. fuck just happened? Okay. What should I do next? I have done FNAF 2. You and me, I haven't done it. I do. Venom Repair is so scary in VR. Yeah. No, Glitch Trap isn't back there. I might as well do FNAF 2.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path.
Yada yada yada.
Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you.
How do we even need the
now that being
How do we even
said,
need the
no
game
new
one
system is without its kinks.
I just have to worry about Foxy.
You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office.
Wait,
now,
what?
From what we know, that should be impossible.
Not true.
That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office.
Just move.
So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots being used as an endoskeleton without its costume on.
Graphics are terrible.
So
I
hey,
wanted,
we've given
no,
you
Hub on
an
1's
Freddy
graphics are
Fazbear
terrible.
head.
Hub on 2's
Problem
graphics
solved.
are amazing.
You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually, anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close.
Why is that one like Shadow Bonnie thing? It's like EWXE, I don't know. Have such a long name.
Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Music box runs down so fast. That looks like a fan game. That walking, that everything is so bad. What is Toy Bonnie doing? I'm sorry, I'm having a lot of stutters. Never really been on camera before. Okay. Bye. That's creepy. That's really creepy. It's like Candy the cat eyes. waiting for that Candy the Cat VR game to drop. Yep, anyway. Look. That control is so bad. Because I can't do it like this. That's too like sensitive. And then if I do this, I have to move to that button to do it. I hate these controls. It's almost as bad as Record. These controls. Not on MetaQuest, just on like this. Oh yes! 6 a.m. finally. Well, goodbye. That was today's video, and that was good. That was my first ever video. Goodbye.